After trying a lot of methods to manage a daily task list, this 5-step daily planning system I'm about to reveal to you has been the only one that actually got me organised. I believe it is the single most effective and easiest to adopt, and I'm about to show you how to do it. Hi, it's Simon. So look, I'm very much an advocate for using a digital productivity system to make life easier. My Notion Second Brain has been the single biggest game changer for me in helping me get more done in less time with less stress. But the real reason anyone, I think, can make a second brain work for them is by applying the right strategies and approaches to using it. So today, I'm using Ugmonk's rather celebrated and beautiful analog planning system to show you the 5-step process I think everyone should be using to become a calm and collected to-do list master. Capture, organize, prioritize, action, review. Thank you, by the way, to Jeff at Ugmonk for sending me the analog to try. They're not sponsoring this video, but it has become a rather powerful tool with a couple of additional hacks to use alongside my Notion Second Brain, a paper system to keep you from being distracted. It's really good. So, let's get planning. So stage 1, capture. Take a task dump. Yeah, so we're going to write out every single task we can possibly currently think of onto pieces of scrap paper, 1 piece per task, and lay them out. So if you are super busy, be brave. It will be worth it after the potential initial overwhelm of seeing all that in front of you. Write every task you can think of, however small or large, across personal, work, and anything else. So if you want to do this along with the video, pause it now and do that first step. Stage 2, organize. Creating projects. Okay, so my analog paper planner system has 3 cards in it. The first one is a today card for daily task management. Then we have a next card. This is a slightly kind of darker color of paper. It looks rather cool. This is for things to organize for the future. And then finally, you have a someday card, even darker and rather nice, that just sits on top of the box. And this is for things that you'd love to get around to, but don't need to happen right now. So I'm gonna lay out a someday card and then a bunch of next cards, but this time I'm gonna turn those next cards upside down and simply write at the top, project. And we're gonna label those projects later on. Now sort all of your scrap paper tasks into groups or projects. To do this, according to David Allen in Getting Things Done, a project is any task with more than one action. Anything that is more of a someday maybe task will pile onto the someday card. This is for things like your bucket list items or longer term ideas you might be doing in around 3 or 4 months' time. Great, now you've got them, you can title those projects, and if you'd like to color code, now is your time to get out those nice pens and code your projects. Could be useful later on. And if you want to combine this system with a second brain, now would be the time to put your projects into a projects database. Stage 3 is prioritize. This is about putting energy in the right place. From here, I will put the tasks in order of importance. Now, I love to use Stephen Covey's time management matrix for this. Importance clarifies the significant value or impact it will have on the goals you've set in your life. And urgency, well, that's pretty obvious. It's just how soon you need to do it. Or perhaps how much it will cost if you don't do it. This is the order you should order them. Important and urgent is first. Important but non-urgent is second. Unimportant but urgent is third. And unimportant and not very urgent is last. So you're going to write them up onto the next side of your project card. And of course, if you want to, you could add any hard deadlines next to the tasks. And if you need more, you just get another next card and make it longer. You can also decide for each task whether it is a do, delegate, or defer task. Another classic from Getting Things Done. So do might be do immediately because it takes 2 seconds, or do today. Otherwise, it might be delegate it to someone else. Can you do that and take it off your workload? Or thirdly, do you defer it by leaving it on the next list and waiting to do it? From here, I personally tend to add my tasks into a Notion Second Brain task manager. A digital system, in my opinion, is best to store and hold these things for me, as I trust that it'll actually come back to me at the right time. But equally for now, you could just tack them up on the wall. Now you're ready to act, we're moving on to stage 4, action. Set your daily to-do list. Great, we have a map, let's get things done. So I'm gonna look at all of my project cards and add the single most important and urgent task that needs to get done. I call it the one thing, based on that famous book. I'll link it below if you wanna check it out. I can mark any tasks that I add as in progress on the project card. I find in a single day, I can usually hit 3 to 7 tasks at once personally, if one is a more focused kind of deep work task in the mornings and then others are smaller for the afternoon. So I'll list a few I think are possible. Also, of course, consider tasks you can put on there and delegate. Analog allows for up to 10. I recommend doing this at the end of the previous day so that your schedule is set for the next one and you can rest easy. And then get to work for the day. Analog is great in that it has this code system called task signals for in progress, delegated, appointments and completed tasks, and you can add your own as well. I do something similar in my Notion setup with a daily priority tag and status column. I like using the Analog system though with it to support that more automated Notion system because I think it's distraction free. Being a paper card, it just sits on your desk in that nice base that Analog provide. I really love that with this kind of lovely metal finished plate that divides your someday maybe cards and the stuff for the next days. Stage 5, review. This is the most important step. Whilst it can seem less important when we are under pressure, I believe this is the single most important stage you need to master if you want to find easy, stress-free productivity. We need to organise and keep an eye on our projects so that we ensure we are putting our energy in the right place as we carry on. So first, check off what was completed on the project card. Where I'm using Notion, this is just a checkbox job in my project folder, looking back at my Analog system. You can then just file them in the back of the holder. Progress satisfaction, look at that. Next, add any tasks that have come up in the day to your project list or to a new today card for the next day. Anything that didn't get completed is either moved to tomorrow's card or left as in progress on the project folder. Repeat the process of looking at your projects and adding the most important or urgent tasks in order again, and I like in the morning to give it a single piece of deep work if I can, and then afternoons for smaller urgent tasks, things like email batches. And just like that, you are one step closer to becoming a task list master. So if you like the look of Ugmonk's Analog productivity system, you can check it out via my link in the description, and definitely check out my Notion Second Brain templates while you're there over on bettercreating.com. Click on this video here or below to see exactly how I translate this process into that powerful digital setup. And on this video, I share my Productivity 101 guide to save you some time. It would be great if you subscribed, amazing. If you left a comment and a like, of course, really helps. I'll see you on the next one.